Hey guys, Forex Capital here. Let's take a look and see what Bitcoin is doing today. Excuse me. So, looking at the weekly chart, I'm still feeling the same as a week ago when I posted the video. Now, options are expiring today. Typically, it is a bullish day for options, so that way they can be in the money. However, a couple of hours ago, while I was running, a few of the Fed members, officials, said that they want, what they've said before, a higher Fed funds rate. I call that the drug money interest rate. Basically, if you don't know what that is if you're a bank and I'm a bank and I need $100 million, for a couple hours, but I don't have enough cash to clear that, and then I'll come up to you and say, hey, I need to borrow $100 million, and then you're going to keep me the rate that whatever the Fed is issuing. But that same rate trickles down to everything else. Mortgages, cars, credit cards, everything else. Eventually, they get hit when that rate changes, in which I don't know what market you're in, but for example, here in the Utah market, I'm starting to see more houses for sale. A few months ago, literally a dumpster here would cost easily $500,000, and you had to bid over like 70 grand over whatever the asking price was, because everyone else was bidding way over. But I'm starting, and there was hardly any houses for sale. So I'm starting to see that houses are slightly coming down, especially the expensive ones. But basically, that Fed funds rate, they mentioned, hey, we want to have it. One of them said 3.5% by the end of the year. The other one said 2.5 to 3. So I'm sure that's what's weighing in the market. I thought that today was going to be more like a bullish day, but obviously it's not. So, just looking at this, I'm still feeling the same way, that we're going to hit the 23 and we're going to retest this 200-day moving average. Once we get there, I'll probably will buy substantially, wait for a bounce, then cash out, and then wait and see what's going to happen next. Because if we break below that, then I know every time I post these bearish videos, everyone always I get less followers, which is funny, and then everyone's always tripping, saying that it's never gonna go that low, but it is a possibility. You have to have your eyes open, because it could happen. I mean, look at freaking Luna. It went from $100 to zero. So we have to wait and see what happens around this level, the 23 to 20,000 level, because if we break below this 200-day moving average, and this does not look very bullish. This is a bear flag, and the bear flag, if you measure from here, here's your flag, and then the target is down here, and then this also looks like head and shoulders pattern, and we're at the top, which are the most accurate ones. However, I'm sure everyone and their grandmothers are looking at this head and shoulders one, and the way the markets work is when everyone is looking at something, the opposite happens. So that's the one thing that keeps me like, it probably won't get to 11 grand, but we gotta wait and see what's gonna happen around this level. So let's look at the daily chart. Same thing, guys. Look at this. This is a nice little bullish reversal right here. There's two candles. It's not a bullish engulfing, but it is a piercing line, and we're at that 28, which was that fib. The fib extensions that I'm using from this high to this low to this high. Now, if we get a bounce, oh man, I mean, we had so many levels for me to become officially bullish that we have to conquer, that I'm kind of I think that we're gonna push lower. If I change this fibs, let's see, if we rearrange this a little bit, let's see what they tell us if we change them a little bit. So we'll go here. By the way, guys, if you guys like the video, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to pulverize that like button, because that's the only way you're going to help out the channel reach new people. And if you get anything useful out of the channel, make sure you send one friend to the channel, so don't forget that. So if we change this fib extensions, because we're not in an official, I don't think, bear market, but kind of. So we're going to use the extensions. If we change that extension, I mean, this 50%, this is not really a fib. The 61 is. But see, it points lower too. Retested at 25. And, 20,000 because right here the 78.6 is 19.9, so it'll just retest the 20,000. In which, as you guys in the few minutes ago looked at the weekly chart, around the 20,000, it was the 200 weekly moving average. If we were to get a bounce out of here, I'm gonna say the bounce is just gonna hit the 20-day moving average, which is about 33, and probably the 35. But I really won't get like very bullish until we break this 40,000, and really bullish until we break this. This is the 200-day moving average. So for now, I'm gonna say we are still bearish. I like this, how this was set up. I think this fits the line pretty well, and I think that's what everyone is paying attention, because those levels were being very respected. There it is. So see, points out like right on point. So I think those are the fibs that everyone is definitely looking at, because see, we have right here, right there. So everyone is, I'm pretty sure they're paying attention to that extension. So just keep that in mind, guys. If you're gonna be buying, I would wait, because I'm not sold yet. And then also, if we look at the E-mini futures, here's the other thing, because I always get those hate comments saying that, oh, it's not gonna go lower, blah blah blah, and I said, look, unless the Fed stops raising rates, the S&P is gonna go lower. So look at this. This is the S&P 500 E-mini futures. I am using the fibs from, this is what, the crash of freaking right there, of the 2020 crash, the zombie virus right there to the top. So we're like literally retesting the 61% retracement. If we break lower, which we, at this rate it looks like we will, we're going to 35, and at 35, that's a pretty big bump, and guess what, that's gonna bring Bitcoin down, and it's gonna bring everything else down. That's why I'm not buying anything. I'm sitting most of it just in cash, waiting for the right time, because I think we can get it for cheaper. So just keep that in mind, guys. If you guys like the video, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to pulverize that like button. Thanks again, guys.